So, this is a game that wants to be a roguelike. So it just makes everything it possibly can random. To its detriment.
Everything you say. Yeah, sounds like a game, all right.
Ugh. So this is a game I reviewed for Operation Rainfall. I hated it.
I must have missed that one.
It's the first game I ever gave the lowest possible
This
score.
land was once green and prosperous, ripe with life and
If you
hope.
give it a point zero 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 zero
Lotstead
zero
was a
zero
budding
zero
village, poised to become a
5.
great.
They only let me go
Five.
down to half a star out of
But
5.
30 years ago, I snuffed out that.
Wait, which... Okay, it's hard... I can barely see it, but it is really hard for me to tell, like, which option is highlighted. Okay, which class should we be? Berserker, Witch, or Drifter?
Must be a significant delay on my end. But, oh, I see. It's because of the color blindness, isn't it?
It doesn't help.
I mean, it's clear for me, but you're having problems.
Just at the title screen, I can see the class selection just fine.
Right.
With this Arial font that they went with for the descriptions. So I'm going to tell you right now, don't pick Drifter. Drifter is the insanely hard mode where you just have nothing and your stats are terrible. But Witch or
That's,
Berserker?
does the gameplay change significantly versus as Witch versus Berserker?
That's a difficult question to answer. It basically changes your starting weapon and maybe a couple stats.
Oh, okay. Let's do Witch. I have no idea what kind of game this is other than it's a roguelike.
Well, welcome to
Presumably it
this
doesn't-
shit.
I'm going to assume there's some range combat here and some decent mobility. I'm assuming.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Uh,
We have a
well,
wand,
well,
but we don't want to use the wand.
don't want to use the wand. Why?
It has a limited number of charges, and like everything else, recharges drop randomly. Read never.
Huh. So you're virtually helpless once that's gone.
Yes.
Not even a simple, meager dagger or something to help yourself in a pinch.
We
You
get
a short sword.
We get a short sword in the tutorial.
Okay. I was about to say, at least you're not completely helpless.
Main difference is the witch starts with a wand and a refill, which gives you like 10 charges, but every enemy takes like 4 or 5 charges, so it runs out really fast.
I get the feeling it behaves more like a gun than a wand.
Oh, by the way, we'll see if this pans out during the game, but this barrel These barrels I broke open during the tutorial, those were the only times when I was reviewing the game that I found any items. And it's always that apple. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna just alert people on Twitter that I'm playing a game I absolutely hate.
I'm sure there'll be no problems coming out of this. I'm honestly debating if I want to buy Uno. And if there'll be, like, at least a couple of us who may be wanting to play that. Or is there, like...
No, not twatch.tv. Okay, so where were we? All right. So this is the very shiny headless zombie.
I should probably refresh Wedge as like a significant delay.
In certain lights, it gets really shiny.
I see.
Okay, we leveled up. Let's choose an ability. So, the abilities are also random. And for level 2
that's
abilities, 2 of them are locked. And you can only get them as a berserker. So, that's 2 completely useless ability slots just gone. So we get Moving Wall of Flame, Ice Spear, and Telekinetic Blast. Which do we go for?
So that pushes away people. What were the other two?
Ice Spear, which does damage and slows
Self-explanatory.
movement and attack speed. And Flame Wave, which is Moving Wall of Fire.
Ooh. I like that it gave yourself some space to work with, especially since you're a witch, so maybe Telekinetic Blast.
Are you playing Stone Keep again?
Crimson Keep.
Is it
Yeah, totally different.
actually sort of like it though?
It's like it if they made a bunch of shit random that they shouldn't have.
Roguelike. Ah!
Okay, here we have shiny zombie with a pickaxe.
Nice. Oh, he really is shiny.
Yeah, everything has like a plasticky sheen.
Parts, I don't know why, parts of this cave remind me of that one game you did where the chainsaw guy wouldn't go through the fence. Just like, I know, caves is the same, but you know.
Did they MS Paint this sign? Oh, it can't decide if it wants to be on top of the letters or behind the letters.
Top of the bottom.
There's no jump, by the way.
Hey, Unreal, since you mentioned Resident Evil 2 and DMT5's prices earlier, they're $40 on the Humble store, so the coupons could make them into $20.
Oh,
Back
right. I forgot this
Which
from the
means you'd be
review.
paying $60 if you wanted to get everything.
I forgot this from the review, but Derwin is supposed to talk. But after a while, he just stopped working.
Stop. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that.
He will still say, ow, stop that. Now, I have no idea if this is intentional or not, but this is a thing. Really, I'm just hoping that what happened at the end of my review period doesn't happen here as well. Which is the game basically just breaks entirely. Well, if you see me falling through the earth, then it happened. Oh yeah. If you get armor that gives you like health bonuses, it doesn't replenish the health, so... Okay, so maps are completely randomly generated, as are the enemies in them. So I might just get swarmed immediately and die. Also, the placement of the exit is random, so we may end up either right next to it, or on the exact opposite end of the map we need to be.
Man, I racked up 2,000 Steam refund.
Oh, here come... Oh wait, no, he's not running out. Now he is. I haven't seen any Tim Burton films in a while. Which character is this? I have to be careful, because sometimes it's just like one of these guys, sometimes it's 8 of them. Oh, there's another one. And, okay, I had to move away from him for him to see me. Item drops are also random, so I was actually kind of lucky to get moldy bread.
Just cut the shit off, you can still eat it.
I'm also kind of nervous because some enemies can, like, see you through walls. So sometimes I'll just get completely blindsided, like they'll charge around a corner and immediately attack me.
When you say see-through walls, I just imagine them having no pathfinding and just coming right at you.
Some of them don't.
So are we talking about like Doom for the Super Nintendo bad, where they're always facing you, basically?
Well, these guys will charge into walls sometimes.
Hey, it's
Ah.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Oh yeah, that apple healed for a lot. Holy shit, we actually got a wand. That is the first time I have ever gotten a wand in this game.
Oh my.
Oh, I should note, some of the items we got were food, and there is a hunger system in this game, so you can just starve to death.
Oh, that's great.
And I've had several playthroughs where I never got any food.
That's also great.
So I guess the way you're supposed to play this is just charge mindlessly through all of the dungeons. Because otherwise you'll starve to death before you even get past the first level.
I get the feeling they didn't know that roguelike doesn't mean everything has to be random. There's some elements that still try to keep a level playing field.
I'm pretty sure this game is on Steam too, by the way.
I guess.
I can only assume that version is better.
They want $14.99 for it.
If I remember correctly, when I posted this review, there was only one comment on it, and the comment just said, "Oof." Oh, this rock guy's annoying because you gotta hit him in the head. Okay, none of the bodies have G-modded yet, which is actually kind of surprising.
I guess that comment must have been removed. I don't see it.
Although, this guy is currently rubbing his own ass, so... Okay, he stopped. This wasn't on Steam, this was on the Operation Rainfall website.
Oh. Oh. I guess it is better on Steam. Half the people say it's terrible, the other half feel the need to write out entire essays to say why this game is good.
That's encouraging. Oh, 5 enemies charging me now.
But it seems like half of those good reviews are games that were given to them for free.
That explains a lot.
I'm glad Valve now makes that transparent.
Oh shit, my wand is out. Oh, by the way, that animation you just saw, that's like the animation for every consumable.
Did it really need to leave the shield on your hand?
Yeah, otherwise you would think we didn't have a shield. Holy shit, a healing potion. I can't...
I mean, you'd think they put the shield away for a moment so it doesn't completely obscure your face.
You're thinking too much. Why do you do that?
Can you even defend with the shield?
You can, but it tends to break easily. Like this. And he feels the need to, like, dance like that when he does it. Oh, by the way, we're hungry.
Yeah, if you keep moving like a spaz, you're gonna sap your own...
Like a spazzy Rayman warrior with our floating hands.
At least there's good level design in Rayman.
Rayman, one of the many games I started to play through for and never finished. Although that was because my disc stopped working.
Oh, that's grand.
I've since replaced it, but... Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I think I remember them putting out a 25th anniversary edition out on Good Old Games some time ago.
Ah. Oh, he looked really depressed. Why do bloody chunklets keep flying out of these things? Anyone else? Oh, shit, that I gotta be wary of that too. It's possible to get stuck on environment pieces. This is actually going better than I thought it would. By which I mean we haven't died yet. Do we jump into the ominous glowing pit? Oh no, it's Chode Ogre.
Yeah, that pit kind of looks like the emulsion from.
We're almost dead. There's your telekinesis. So the reason I call this guy Chode Ogre is if he falls at the right angle, there will be this weird amorphous blob that appears between his legs.
Oh goodness. I got a feeling a buddy of mine would just call him Big Chungus.
Well, since we're near death, let's jump into the emulsion pit.
Yes. Die. And rise again to serve me for eternity.
That.
And now we have to start the whole game over.
Like any other roguelike.
This time we'll go Berserker. Okay. Our Berserker abilities are... We can't use two of them because they're tied to the witch. So... Poison-soaked axe... Icy axe... Or charge.
What's charge do?
You run forward really fast, tackle an opponent, and stun them.
That might be helpful.
Charge it is. Actually, let's see. 20 damage. Yeah, so it starts off by giving you a weapon that's worse than the one you have if you're the Berserker. Okay, that is the shield. And hop into the pit. When I saw your Twitter post, I thought it might be James Bond Jr. Hello, Holt. No, this is worse. This is significantly worse. Okay, this time there's a zombie directly in front of us. And it made no attempt to attack us.
Doesn't look like much of an axe looking at it.
Oh no, it's a piece of shit, but it's still better than the short sword. Okay, this one at least tried to attack me. Okay, that enemy saw me and ran the other direction. I think it's confused. It's running into the goddamn corner.
It's not sure.
There you go. You can do it, buddy. Let's see what the charge looks like. I'm not sure what exactly happened, but it's dead.
You just tug at the thing at a fast rate and it dies.
Just push it over. It goes, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait a minute. It just loaded the same portion of the map that we died in earlier. And there's Chode Ogre. I guess it was feeling lazy today. Also, you only recharge mana for abilities by defeating enemies. So it's possible to just not get a recharge at all. Oh, he snapped his own neck. We got the Chode! Look at this shit. Oh my god, his neck! What happened to you?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I hate to see that in the autopsy.
Anyway. This looks like a bad Unity asset flip. Oh, you don't say. If we ever get to the credits of this game, we'll be able to verify that. Okay, so we have skeletons now. Sometimes these guys will just randomly charge forward and land a hit, and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh! That attack they do is like a fencer stance. Oh! Nice somersault. You would have passed kindergarten tumbling class with flying colors. So we just got arrows, but we don't have a bow.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
We did get a piece of armor that increases our health by like 5 points, so there's that. Do you think we'll actually find an exit, or is this just gonna be it? Okay, I'm specifically avoiding treasure rooms, because what happens in those is you defeat some enemies, read from a tome, and then a bunch of other enemies appear. And it's very easy to get surrounded and die.
I think Holt just said what Unreal said earlier.
Oh, he broke his neck. Well, you almost completed the death animation, buddy. You tried. Moving on. Reminds you of the Stone Keep video. Well, this game is called Crimson Keep, so it's kind of close.
I mean, at least the controls work.
I actually think I would rather play the Stone Keep Bones of the Ancestors game. Because at least in that game, you have a chance.
True.
This is the shitty version of Don't Starve. Oh shit, we leveled up again.
Just nudge the guy, he'll stop.
Do we want devastating blow, critical hit stuns enemies for half an additional second? Savant, skills are raised 30% faster? Or Soul Drinker, 10% chance to siphon life from your enemies on melee hit?
10% chance.
I think I like Soul Drinker.
Okay, let's do that.
I'm kind of surprised that at this point it hasn't given me the same ability twice to choose from. Because it did that constantly while I was trying to review it. Hey, they spotted me from several yards away. That shot went through the one in front of me and hit the guy behind it.
That reminds me, we should probably try Streets of Fury on remote play, see if it actually works at some
We
point.
should.
If you got time, I got time.
Playlists don't have all the videos? Oh, thanks for letting me know. It's hard for me to keep track of that sometimes. Do you by chance know which ones are missing? Oh, jeez. Okay, well, that one still snapped his own neck. But... oh, good, we got the cloth bracers. You know, the exact same piece of equipment we got earlier.
Of course.
Oh, wow, I can see the line where they snapped together two pieces of the map.
The line? I must have missed that.
There's this little crease in the ground and the ceiling where you can see the two pieces of the map that they just snapped together. At one point in the review, I went into one of these at an odd angle and fell through the floor.
That's great. I miss Time Splitters 2's level creator.
I miss Time Splitters too.
I miss Time Splitters.
I'm just gonna run around everything. Oh shit, we found the exit. I was not expecting that.
We could technically enjoy it again through Parsec, if you're fine with split screen.
Okay, so we're at the boss. And it's
The
the
boss?
same enemy from before. Except they gave him spiked shoulder pads. Oh, he just charged forward at me. We're almost dead. We're dead.
Oof.
Yes. Die. And rise again to serve me for eternity.
Oh, you almost had him.
So the farthest I got in this game was the 3rd level, and then after 2 seconds, I starved to death.
Just kind of reminds me of that, of some of the earlier Ultima games where if you just run out of food and move a step, you just die.
Ugh. That's actually a pretty apt comparison, but I am fucking done with this game. I'm probably just gonna toss a raid over to Zero since he's streaming now. But thanks anybody who checked this out. I might do this a couple more times this week. If my connection with Twitch cooperates, because it wasn't doing that earlier. So, let's see if I remember how to do this. Exclamation point, raid. What's his Twitch name again? Is it just Zero Master? It should be.
You mean to search for you?
No, I saw his like promo in the chat. It is just Zero Master.
Okay.
I don't think I did that right. Oh, by the way, thanks Holt for the follow. Sorry, I saw that really late in the ticker. And actually...
Open for business. Strangers in the night, exchanging glances.
There, because I don't know if that actually played earlier. Hold on. Oh, it is /. Oops. Let's try this again. You can tell how much I give a shit about Twitch that I don't know how to do this. Alright, for real this time. Thanks for watching, and Zero's getting his ass kicked in Smash.